Hey, what's up, people? This is 3:30, 3:37-ish on the afternoon of 7th of Feb 2019. God, I still was about to say 2018. I woke up at 1:30. I so fucking slept. Like, I slept, bro. Like slept. Like, I defined sleeping last night. Like, I slept at 1:30, and I woke up at 1:30 this afternoon. Like, damn, 12 hours. I guess that was my body catching up on all that sleep it needed, because since 1st of Feb, like the day we went to Kalagoda, since then I've been sleeping like 4 hours or less for the past 6 days, which is like a very little amount of sleep. But anyhow, guys, so if you remember my friend Ashish, it was his birthday yesterday. Of course, we didn't meet him or anything because he lives in Kalyan, which is like quite far. Like it's like hour and a half. I think it's hour. I'm not sure. I've never been to Kalyan. But anyhow, so we didn't want to disturb him. We want to let him have the time with his family, like, and with his friends. So we didn't meet him yesterday, but today he's coming to the office. So I'm gonna pick up a cake at 4:30 and go and meet him, and we're gonna cut the cake and everything. Just all the good stuff that people do on your birthday, because it is your birthday. It's the only time of the year when you'll get anything from people, especially from us. Anyhow, guys, today I actually want to talk about something I have been feeling for quite a few days. You know what? This is going to be a serious topic, so if you're not into serious stuff that really tingles with your emotional nerves and everything, I'll set up the time code somewhere here. You can just skip to that time and ignore all the emotional, serious, touchy stuff. Hey, so people, in today's video, I want to talk about something that is really close to my heart, something I haven't talked about anyone ever before, and honestly, I wish I did it sooner than later. In fact, one advice I could give to anyone in this situation is just talk about it to someone sooner than later. Like, do it as soon as you can. You do not have to be precise with your words. That is a stupid idea. You're not giving a speech. You're not the president of United States or of any country. Hopefully, if you're the president of United States and you're watching this video, can you give me a call out on your Twitter? Like, I want more subscribers always. Anyhow, coming back. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about my ex and my previous relationship. Now, I'm not going to take any names. The reason being, anyone's names except mine. Like you seen me, so I have no escape. The thing is, I'm not going to take any names. The reason being, I don't want to, belittle someone or put myself on pedestal or anything. In fact, this whole video is not a you should do this or how to get out of the post-breakup shit show, whatever you want to call it. Rather, this video is, hey, this works for me. This is how I feel. Maybe this could work for you. Why don't you give it a try? So we broke up in August. This is Feb, so that was like 6-7 months ago, and I still miss her. I don't miss her as much as I used to, or not like every day, every time, but still more often than I would actually admit. Another thing is that, see, if you're a guy, your evolution has wired you biologically to miss her. You can't help it. I read it somewhere, and it's been scientifically proven that women, they feel the pain of the breakup more. They get more hurt. The intensity of the pain is more, but they eventually get over it. Whereas for men, we might not feel as much of pain like most men when they break up. They're like, oh, I'm going for a party, I'm drinking with friends, I'm all cool, it doesn't matter. But the truth is, we miss them eventually, and the other word is eventually, and I can't remember the word. Unavoidably, eventually and unavoidably, we start missing them, and we miss them a lot, like forever. Like, in fact, there are cases in which scientists have found that men still miss their previous relationship, their previous partner, even though they get into a new relationship, and that relationship is going perfectly fine, it's flawless, there's nothing wrong with the relationship. But they still miss their previous partner, and somehow evolution has wired our neurons, this stupid skull of a brain in that way. There is no way around it. So if you're a guy like I am, you're pretty much fucked, bro. Like, that is what scientists said. Basically, if you're a guy, you're fucked. Coming back. Uh, so, there are these phases when you feel low and lonely, and which come in everyone's life. Somehow, our society is a place where you don't really talk about it, or you don't really want to talk about it. The reason being, ideally, if someone says, "Hey, I'm lonely," that is a signal of saying, "Hey, I want to make new friends. I want to meet friends. I want to hang out with people. I need more company." Whereas what actually happens in our society is the moment you say, "I'm lonely" or "I'm feeling lonely," most people are like, "Oh God, this guy is a pervert, this guy is a despot, let's run away from him." And that's what happens. So most people, when they start feeling lonely, instead of going out and telling it to other people and sharing that feeling, most people just go, "Oh no, I shouldn't tell this to people because for men, you are weak. You being a pussy. Man up. You can find a new chick, man up." And don't get me wrong, you will find a new chick, a new girl, whatever, whatever you want to call her or him, whatever you're into. But hey, you'll find someone new, but that doesn't mean that you're being a pussy or you're being weak or you're not being a man enough. Or even for girls, like it's not like you're being weak if you miss your previous partner. It is human to do so. And I get it, like a lot of people in this society in general doesn't get it. And it doesn't in general appreciate people having feelings of missing other people. That is okay. The other thing is that when you have these, so for instance, last night I was really missing my ex, like really bad, really bad. Like I just couldn't like pin down that emotion. Like I was just unable to control, like have a grip on myself and on the situation. In fact, I was on the verge of calling her last night, and then I was like, "Hey, you know what? Calling anyone at 1 a.m. is a bad idea. Let's just not do that." And I'm happy that I didn't do that. So when you're having these low situations, when you're really missing your ex and you're really lonely, people tend to think about what if they dated somebody else, or what if they got up with someone else, like that would have helped them move on. That is something I end up thinking a lot at such situations. Like even last night I was thinking that, is there pizza still on my... Oh, yeah. Last night I was thinking that, in the past 6-7 months, I haven't dated anyone else, and I don't plan to do that in any amount of foreseeable future. And in my head, I was like, "Hey, you had a few opportunities. There were a few girls who were kind of interested. Like, why don't you not do that?" Like, again, I'm not putting myself on a pedestal. I'm not being cool. I'm just stating the facts that all of us get few opportunities. Maybe we realize them, maybe we don't. And I realized them, but I was like, nope, no relationships for me, not for me. I'm gonna stay single. I'm gonna work hard. No way. I'm not getting into a relationship. In fact, in one of the cases, I ran blistering away from that chick. Like, she was like interested, and I was like, "Oh hell no, I'm gonna run," and I like, actually ran the fuck away from her. And the thing is that in such situations, when you're lonely and you're alone and you're missing your previous relationship, you start thinking about what if you didn't run away from that girl that I was talking about? What if I got in a relationship with her? How bad could have it been? At least I wouldn't be missing this person that I'm missing right now. But that is not the escape. In fact, that is just an escape strategy which doesn't work. Escapes don't work. Real solutions do. The reason I'm saying this is because I've realized, like, since my past breakup, that very often, just because we feel lonely and we are feeling low, we force ourselves into loving people whom we know they don't deserve us, or they're not our kind of person, or it is not gonna work. Like this girl that I'm talking about that I ran away from, I would have to force myself to loving her if we had to get into a relationship. And thank God I didn't do that, because I don't like that person. Period. She's not my kind of person. There are things about her which I absolutely hate. Hate is the word. It's not I do not like, it's not I dislike. I just hate a few things about her, and those things are paramount to me. Those things are paramount to me in a person, in myself, and if I hate those things about her, I know it wouldn't work out. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how hard she tried, it would just not work out, because she is a different person. There are different sets of beliefs she follows in, and there are different things that she wants from life. we often love ourselves. We often force ourselves to love someone so that we can have their love back to make us feel happy and complete. Why don't we instead love ourselves enough that we do not need somebody else's love to make us feel complete and happy? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a rainbows and sunshine guy. As I told you in the beginning, I miss my ex more often than I would admit. But then I also understand that what happened has happened. Past cannot be changed. Past is dry ink. And how, the whole media and the society for the past at least 3-4 generations have made love this escape. You look at any of the famous fairy tale movies, anything, it just shows like there's a lot of shit in this guy's life or this girl's life, and everything is wrong, and then this girl or this guy appears and they fall in love and everything is in place. No, that's not how love works. Love is not like this magic pill that is a solution to all your problems. Like most people, the reason why so many relationships fail, I have realized this the hard way around, and I have no shame in admitting it. The reason why so many relationships fail is because we're not looking for love in love, we're looking for escape in love. We're looking for the ultimate solution. We feel that the love is the ultimate solution to everything. It is not. In fact, my friend Rupak, when I broke up and I was like really sad, and I used to be like really sad all the freaking time. One day while we were shooting up and we were setting up the green screen and everything, he told me, you know what, Yash, why a lot of relationships don't work? Because people forget love is not a noun, it's a verb. When you say I love you, you're doing something to the other person. It's a verb. And in fact, I read this book called The One You Cannot Have, and I remember this amazing line in that book that, in fact, I'll leave in the description a TED talk that I saw. I don't remember who the speaker was, but even she said this, that, grass is always greener on the other side, is the quote. But there is another half of that quote, that is, but the truth is, grass is greener where you water it. And that is the thing with love. When we are single, you look to a relationship, you look at a couple and they're so happy. If I was in a relationship, if I had that magical other person, my soulmate, I wouldn't be facing any problems. Right? Not right. It is so freaking wrong. Like if you take my example right now, I need a lot of money, to be honest. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a videographer, I need money to I don't want money as in to spend money on myself. Like I do not want a Lamborghini or a bungalow or anything of that sort. But what I want is, I want a DSLR, I want more storage in Ruskin, I want a better machine to edit on, I want to be able to shoot 4K and 8K videos, and I want to just have more clients and do more work, and that is what makes me happy. And getting a girlfriend contributes in none of those. Having a girlfriend, being in love, contributes to none of those. Now don't get me wrong, it's not like love is pointless. Love has got its place, but my problem is that I need money so that I can do the above mentioned things. I can grow my business, I can grow as a person, and I can grow in my career. And love is not the solution to it, is what you should remember. Love is not the solution, my friend. It is a verb. It is something you do. A verb is a doing word. If you do that, the grass has got to be greener. However, that's said and done, I need to finish the lunch and I need to take a shower and get the cake and go quickly to Siva so that we can cut the cake with Ashish, because it is already 4:38, 30 something, and we're supposed to cut the cakes at 5. Fuck it, I'm late. Alright, so this is 4:50. We're supposed to cut the cake for Ashish at 5 o'clock, and I'm super running late, and the biggest problem is I am the one who's supposed to pick up the cake. Like, the problem is I am pretty much always late. And it is never because I was sleeping and relaxing and watching a movie or something. It's always because I was doing something else. Like, it's just bad time management. I didn't even take... I think I fixed my hair. I'm not sure. Oh God. And right now I'm like walking as fast as possible without running. But it just sucks. Like, being late is something I hate. And I always end up doing that because I am trying to get something else done. I'm trying to, do something, and then doing that takes longer than I expected. I'm just bad at time management. Is that what it is? I think that is what it is.
Also, I pretty much skipped the lunch. Like I had 3 slices of the pizza. I'm gonna go home and have the rest of it. Probably have it for dinner as well. Chuck it. Not the Chuck from Better Call Saul. There's the cake store. Cake store. The cake. Did I say it's only Ashish's birthday? It's also Abhishek. For Ashish, it's also for Abhishek. His birthday was on 4th. And I'm just so on time. This is 5:02 or something. Just my way, you know. Just getting there on time. What's up, people? This is 10:35, and we had like a half decent dinner. How was our dinner? Very good. It was good. Like we had cheap kebabs. Cheap is the keyword. Cheap is the keyword. Look at our COO being so busy. He has an assistant. Exactly. He has to take care of assistant taking care of all his work. If anyone was wondering why do I hate these telecom providers so much, have a look. I try to call. I'm doing nothing. Okay, both my hands are here, and it says call. The call failed. Okay, I'm like cool. Call back. And again, nothing happens. Boop boop boop. Call failed. Okay, this was 2 times. I'm gonna do till we hit 5, 3, 4, 5. What the fuck? What the fuck? What if like I was dying and I was in an emergency? Then what? Why the fuck am I even paying these guys? And now I'll make a WhatsApp call and that will go amazingly well. Okay. Ship. Yep, it's already ringing. Amazing. This is how phones should work. Hello. Hey, what's up, people? This is 3:01 on the afternoon of 8th of Feb. And yeah, I just forgot last night. Like I edited the vlog and everything, and I completely forgot to record this goodbye Sia video. But anyhow, goodbye Sia. This is the end of the vlog. I will see you again in a couple of minutes. Take care, guys.